Welcome everyone to our first webinar as DataTools. So today I'm here to share and showcase some of the work we've been working on for the last year around Salesforce. And today we're going to hone in on our metric analyst AI. So rather than putting my glamour shot on the screen and rattling off some bullets of who I am and where I've been, I like to try to tell the story of where we've landed and where we're pushing off as DataTools as it relates to the journey that I've been on and potentially some of you have been on in the world of data sense making. So really, I go back maybe 15 years ago, if you've been doing it this long. And at that point, we said things like data is the new oil. If you were in the business of business intelligence and analytics like I was, I happen to be in an area working for companies that focused on building large scale enterprise dashboards and data warehouses. And that was an amazing experience. I learned a lot. In that time, I actually built a software company that created BI and dashboard extensions for helping data analysts build and create dashboards faster, easier. And after doing that for about 12 years, what we saw was this shift. Cloud and cloud-based analytics, cloud data warehouses really started to take off. And we had this shift where on-premise, I'll just be frank, slower moving analytics projects turned into self-service. And so the rise of self-service analytics, the rise of the modern data stack, the way that we were doing it historically was just frankly too slow. And so I actually left personally and I said, you know what, I want to go back and I want to go deep into this new world, but I wanted to do it rather than working with massive enterprises. I wanted to find a smaller or medium-sized enterprise to really explore this world and go deep. So I joined a company for 5 years running analytics and data. And this diagram that you're looking at in the center is how I designed and built our analytics strategy and executed on it. So it all revolves around people, data, process, and technology. And kind of analytics was, or analytics first, was the mantra that I really focused and executed our analytics strategy. And in that time, it was really focused on Snowflake and Salesforce. And those are two centers of gravity, as I call them, that I really enjoy. So as I was looking at getting back to technology in this on the far right and what has ultimately become DataTools Pro, we saw generative AI take off in the last year. And so at the beginning of last year, once I got my hands on ChatGPT, I think like a lot of people, I realized that AI is not just the advanced analytics piece in the middle. It's not the afterthought. I said, wow, this AI is literally another ring in the people, data, process, and technology sphere, where AI is not only the translator, but it's also a tool. And so that is really the background and the basis behind DataTools Pro, and also the way that we approach from a strategic standpoint, the questions we ask and the problems we solve, what we're doing here. And so when we're building tools and technology, it is people first. And so specifically what we're looking at is how do we create better cohesion between Salesforce teams and data and analytics and AI teams. And then as you work yourself around the ring, I don't have to rattle them all of these off. AI is obviously a core, not a capability or feature, it is core to our strategy. When we look at AI and the utilization of AI, it's not just how do we arm people with the right information to move faster, better. It's actually how do we arm AI agents and bots, which, like it or not, are going to become an integral part of the team. Not as certainly as a tool, but also if you think about it in the near future as a collaborative member or oracle or extension of your knowledge graph, not to use too many buzzwords, but I think I just did. So we're obviously focused on data, process, and tech, and we'll get into that.